What you didn't love about yourself, you passed on to me. What you didn't accept about yourself was projected onto me. I didn't know why I came into this world, and I was made to feel I shouldn't have all my life. You didn't mean it though. I couldn't see it another way though. Where does this leave both of us? We share a thread, our roots. That's what we have in common. More than what we had in common was growing up, feeling neglected, unworthy, abandoned, disconnected, held to unfair expectations, no love, obligations. That was all passed on to me. Why did you have me? I felt all my life you weren't ready, and I wanted to save you. I got hit by a drunk driver at noon crossing the street after looking both ways when I was 5, but I wanted to save you. I fell down waterfalls, prepped death in many ways, met death in many ways, and I still wanted to save you. You didn't want to save you. You wanted these people to. In wanting you to save you from you, I lost my safety. I lost my trust in people at 8 when one of your saviors thought it was me who needed saving and did what he normally does with you. Year after year, I was expected to take care of your choices like they were mine. 3 years following of constant blame, shame, you name whatever it took to bring down the daughter who only ever wanted to love you and feel love. I thought you were a sibling growing up. I never knew why I had to call you your title when everyone else who had that title around me stayed around in their children's lives, hugged them when they cried. One of your saviors told you both that I liked to sing and was good at it. I never heard that from you. Singing around you more than any other person, I was told to stay quiet when it was just you and I. My first love and my first pain, it wasn't an attack on you to be told I am good at things, pretty, smart, yet it was. Your internal attacks told me no one cares if I do good at things. No one thinks you're pretty. No one thinks you're smart. I only hear these things only in your good moods. Good moods after good months apart. Better moods after years apart when you moved away. Yet there I stayed. You hurt me, and I still love you. I think I know what love is. You say it after mistakes and distance all the time. That must be what love is. To accept mistreatment so long as they come back and show some love, that must be what love is. How did I want so much space from you and want your acceptance at the same time? I was left at casino doors, alleyways, random houses, and random cars. It's hard seeing you now and feeling no memory of this. How could they be memories for you when you weren't there or aware? You just didn't know. You showed me all of who I didn't want to be. Yet I stayed with people who reminded me of you. Why can't I escape? You're not coming back. You're not even with me. I can't escape. I thank you though. With every unknown answer to a question, starting from my own delivery to what makes me sad, it showed me the curiosity to find these answers for myself. I was your firstborn. Were you not excited for me? How did you really feel? Why did you know nothing about me? When did I walk? What were my first words? I know you don't know my blood type or time I was born. Every time I was shown there wasn't a point or care to have me, I had to show myself love even more. My need for emotional connection debilitated me from my own success. How can I thrive alone when I didn't feel accepted for my choices? Is it safe for me to be myself when I've been told all my life it wasn't? When I was alone, it was selfish. When I wanted to be myself, it wasn't accepted. Omela, Omela, Omela was me. Hide me for everyone around me to be happy. Be in the world and not of it was taught to me. Made me believe no one wanted to see me happy. So I thought to myself, maybe if I understood why people put me in this hole, I'll get out. Thank you for showing me how to understand people. Thank you for showing me curiosity of people. Why does someone choose that? And why do I want to choose this? Did I become an adult after my sexual assault at 8, getting my first period at 11, or losing my virginity at 14? When I came back from Laos and integrated into junior high a few days late, all I wanted was acceptance. By 12, I wanted to break away from family. I had friends who wanted me around, asked me to hang out. It might have included alcohol from 12 to a couple years ago, but hey, at least I felt wanted. Felt directionless. No one at home cared if I completed things, got into things, or excelled in things. Felt abandoned consistently from everyone else's inconsistency. Felt unworthy of all my desires. I had to make everything happen on my own. That's what I decided when getting a job at 16. Every adult that took their time with me, gave me chances, cheered me on, I always wished they were you. It felt great to hear recognition and praise. Yet why did I never hear it from the people I'm with every single day? Sometimes I purposefully made trouble to see if I'd get recognition there. Blacked out drunk in a field from taking shots after every house on Halloween, finding me in a pitch black field, passed out. Nothing. Boy in my bed, boys coming over. Nothing. Learned early that anything I ever did didn't matter at all. So I'd go towards people that would give me attention, effort, love, kindness, home. As long as I didn't go through the exact same thing with them as I did with you, it was fine. If my friends betrayed me, lied to me, made fun of me, it was fine, so long as they stayed around and kept interacting with me. Constant forgiveness and gaslighting of myself to keep the peace with people who reminded me of those who never gave me the peace. Everyone I surrounded myself with was an extension of the pain I carried being with you all. So much hiding, so much internal rejection. I started to say I hated myself at 17, drinking a bottle to pass out, disguised as celebrating a birthday. Carried so much shame, blame, hate for self. The best way I knew how to deal with it all was escaping. I didn't know what depression was, anxiety, what PTSD was, yet there I was, living in it all. Fear was all I knew and fell back to. Inner child loved to sing, perform. Inner teen lost all hope and desire to do it even for fun. I lost my voice and will so young. Kept being reminded how me having fun is too much. Singing and dancing were too much. Instant gratification became a huge comfort zone. I didn't know how to console myself any other way. You all wanted me to turn off my emotions all the time. Knew with how easy I got into the bottle that having a credit card wouldn't be any different. Was addicted to all the stimulation I felt I had missed out on growing up. Why not indulge? Maybe overdo it. Anything set me off easily. People walked on eggshells around me. They would experience me as I am and the version of me so bitter, so angry, upset, victimized in my unprocessed pain. I hated the second part. I couldn't accept when triggers would flare up, but I couldn't help them at the same time. Because I kept attracting people like you all, they would also tell me to stop my emotions, forget of the pain, keep going anyway. Trapped. Trapped in my own skin, trapped in my thoughts, trapped in my body. How can I love any of me when no one else does? They prefer my mask. Everyone preferred my mask. I felt so unloved, so uncared for, not worth putting effort or time towards. If no one cared about me, what's the point of any of this? My period had been irregular from 11 when I got it till 14 when I started taking pilled birth control. I was able to have access to birth control at the time without my parents knowing, thankfully to a clinic right beside the high school I went to. Their confidentiality was amazing. They just wanted to help me as an individual. Those pills were a regular part of my routine till I tried other forms after 20. That moment of alternating between different birth controls, I was late for the first time ever. I wasn't even scared of the thought of getting pregnant. I actually welcomed the idea with my partner at the time. Started picturing myself as a mom, doing none of what I received growing up, and doing more in all the areas like I wish someone did for me. Everything I wanted to do and become was what I felt was missing, and I was gonna give that to my child. That's what I assumed. I was with someone stable in many ways. We made decent money individually. There was a big group of people around me. Why not? I've taken care of people all my life, babies included. How would having my own at 20 be any different? My family are all young. Did we ever hope to amount our lives to more than repeated cycles? I felt heartbroken, finding blood on my pants. I cried about it, and then I proceeded to carry on to other birth controls. Was it my own mother's calling? Or was it my inner child screaming to pay attention to myself? From a pregnancy scare at 20 to an abortion at 25. I rang in my champagne year with a lot of losses, deaths of many cycles. As soon as I found out I was pregnant after coming to Hamilton, after Grandpa's funeral in Calgary, I knew this was not something I wanted to continue with. I just spent time around family, same energy carried despite years apart. I knew this was not something I wanted. I just watched the only person I could ever rely on in my whole life move onto the spiritual world completely. I instantly thought how I am barely taking care of myself, and the partner I was with wasn't someone I could rely on for anything. A different partner from my first scare. Lessons were experienced. Couldn't take care of 2 babies. There wasn't even a consistent or loving, supportive system around me. No way was I bringing life into an unloving world that I was living at the time. I don't want them to go through what I did. My baby will be made and nurtured with love by both parties and community. Until then, I will create a wonderful life for myself. And once my own goals, vacations, desires are fulfilled enough, I will be ready to create my own legacy. I may not have been born feeling wanted, loved, respected, much less in any high regard. That will not be the case for my children, family, and anyone I hold close to me. They will all know what it is to feel I've created for myself after all these years. This is how I begin my legacy, planting the seeds of high honor. Nothing in my life will feel like an obligation. Responsibilities are choices, and I am really happy with all of mine. I really truly mean no malice if you already are a parent going through it. You have your own learning experience, you have your own path, you have your own set of challenges, you have your own set of blessings, but please know it was your choice to be a parent. It is your choice to bring someone else into this world knowing the kind of life you are currently living. Please understand why you wanted to have the baby. If you felt pressured from other people, places, and things, know that's how you felt and know your role in that. If it was a case where you weren't able to have an abortion or anything where you had to keep the child, please know that was also your chosen path and you will find a blessing in that as well. Kids are blessings. They are not faults. Kids come here with complete innocence, full connection with the divine. It is our responsibility as people who have been on this earth for longer, who have experienced more, to guide them, to teach them, to love them. They are already going to know what this world amounts to, what this world is. Might as well hold on to their youth for as long as they can, as they have the rest of their lives to be an adult. They have the rest of their lives to have their own set of challenges. There's no point in showing them these challenges that were meant for just you. There's no point in bringing them for you to make your life harder. They are responsibilities. Kids have autonomy when they are able to talk. Kids are allowed to make their own decisions, make their own choices as soon as they are able. You are just meant to guide them. You are just meant to guide them. You are not here to tell them what to do all their life, then wonder why they can't think for themselves when you no longer want to. Kids will grow past their baby version, their small, cute version, when they're able to walk, run, and do without you. That happens. Look what happened to you. Did you stay a baby forever? If you had a baby just to experience this, the coddling, know that's how much you need the coddling. Every time you feel like, oh, it's time to have a kid, but you are not financially prepared, you're not excited and happy in the life you are living, that means you are not ready to pass on your legacy. That means you are filling a void and using children. It is not your parental calling. It is your inner child letting you know it's time to pay attention to me again. If you find it hard to have fun and play as an adult, what makes you think you can bring that to a child? A child is not meant to learn what a hard life is right when they are born. They are not meant to know what lack is so much that it affects their self-worth, their self-esteem. Why are they not meant to know this life is theirs as much as you are meant to know this life is yours? Please know your role. Please take accountability where you are within the role of children. If you see other children and you get triggered by them being children, by either them playing, them crying, you are not prepared to have your own. Because kids are kids. And just because you have yours and you're not okay with everyone else's, that shows possessiveness. Because what if your kid wants to be like that? You're not going to let them? Be aware of how much you are limiting your own kids from your own limitations. That is why coming into consciousness and awareness before passing on your energy, your legacy, before bringing another whole person into this world, please think about it. Are you happy? Yes or no? If it is a no, your kid is not meant to be born to make you happy. It is not the kid's responsibility to do anything for you. You are supposed to do things for them. And if that irks you, if hearing that irks you, you are not ready. Having kids is a service to your own legacy. It is not an obligation. It is not mandatory. It is a gift. And accidental pregnancies are wake-up calls. Are you ready or not? It's not just automatically, yes, it's my time. I want to speak to women directly on that. Just because you're pregnant, it is a wake-up call for you. It is a wake-up call for you. Are you with a person you can rely on? Or are you planning to bitch and complain about them the rest of the kid's life because you chose them as their dad? You chose them as their dad. It is your responsibility. Womb into the world. Please be aware. If the guy is pressuring you, is he financially stable? Is he emotionally stable? That matters. Are you financially stable? Are you emotionally stable? That matters. Awareness matters in parenting. Awareness the whole time matters, your whole life. But if you are choosing to bring someone to guide, it is very important to be aware of what you are doing. That is not just a simple, fun decision. Oh, let me just see what I can do with this other being. I don't know how to take care of myself, but let me just try this baby. Oh wait, they turn into, they age like I do? Oh shit, they're about to be in school? They need to be adults? If you weren't prepared to be an adult yourself, what makes you think you can guide someone else to become an adult? Take care of yourself first. Trust me on how far that goes instead of obligations. Do not think of obligations when it comes to kids. That is all I have to say for the rest of this video. Please let me know your thoughts. If you don't have nice ones to share, that's okay too. If you keep them to yourself, or if you feel the need to share them, that's all right. I already know that this energy in this video and this video in itself is very needed. We need to have more perspectives on taking care of the community, and that starts with kids. We need more advocates, and I'm very proud to be one. An advocate for kids, an advocate for conscious parenting, an advocate for awareness. I'm very grateful to be one of those people. Take care of your inner child first. Watch yourself be happy. Watch yourself shine because you took care of yourself first.